So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 117 of our Portsmouth career mode, and we're going to be kicking off this episode with a game at home up against Olympiacos, and it is crucially important to win this game. So as you can see in the bottom right hand corner, if we win this game we are guaranteed to go through whatever happens with Zenit or Bayern, whatever happens, because I think we can still actually, if we lose against Olympiacos and Zenit beat Bayern, we might still actually drop out. So I think we'll still be okay, but we've still got to win the game. So we're going to jump straight into the game. We are actually playing with our second squad in this one because fitness issues are a big deal at the moment. We're having a lot of fixtures in an early space of time, sometimes 3 in the space of a week, and we cannot seem to get the fitness right. So we're actually playing with this one. As you see, that Origi is the only player that's in the light green, but apart from that, I think this team is good enough to at least get a point from the game. Great chance for Olympiacos, and Kasami has put the ball over the bar from pretty much right underneath it. I don't know how he's actually missed that one, but thankfully we've been let off the hook in the early stage of the game. Lovely ball through to Kingsley Coman, and this time he's surely going to beat the goalkeeper, but Roberto makes a delightful save, and Blackkeeper played a beautiful ball through to Kingsley Coman, but Kingsley Coman's had 2 chances now, and unfortunately he's yet to take any of them. We've got a great chance here. We've got a free kick on the edge of the box. We are going to give it to Hakan to try and whip the ball over the top and into the back of the net. And Hakan has. What a fantastic free kick. I knew he's got the good enough stats to put the ball into the back of the net. And that is what he's done. And pretty much every time I give him a start or a chance off the substitute bench, he always comes up and scores a goal for us, or comes up with an assist. This time a beautiful free kick round the wall into the back of the net. The keeper couldn't get there in time, and he puts us 1-0 up as he picks up his second goal in the Champions Cup, and that must be around about his 5th or 6th for the club now. A fantastic ball through to Broberg. He's through on goal. Can he put the ball past the goalkeeper to try and finesse it round him? Roberto this time once again making a fantastic save, but we keep the ball in play. Comes to Divock. He's going to try to whip the ball across, and that was an awful attempt, but we get another good chance with Blackkeeper, but this time Roberto once again pulling off a fantastic save. In the earliest stage of the game he denied Kingsley Coman, and now he's just denied Broberg. We're going to get a good chance here because surely we're going to try and find Hakan on the edge of the box, or we play the ball back to Stones. Stones, our centre-back, strikes it and it just goes over the bar. But I was actually looking for Hakan because I thought Hakan would have had a better chance than Stones to score from there. I thought a little bit too much power on the pass, but it was still close from Stones, don't get me wrong. Good chance for Olympiacos here. They've been played through. Hopefully they won't score. Thankfully Scuffet gets down low to his left hand side to prevent Olympiacos from getting the goal. But a draw will still be good enough for us. Whatever, we'll still top the group if we get a draw. But we want to go out on a high and collect that ball with Scuffet. Scuffet's going to try and find Broberg, I think, who wins the header. Who plays the ball to Coman. And can we launch a counter? Good chance for Gretzky. He plays the ball across to Coman. Coman gets good contact on it, but it goes just inches wide of the post. But it looks like that's going to be the game wrapped up there. And it looks like we're going to progress into the next round of the Champions League, which obviously will be the knockout stage, which hopefully we're going to try and win, because this could be our last season with Portsmouth, you don't know. So we did in fact win the game 1-0. Hakan Çalhanoğlu picks up a 7.5 rating, but thanks for a scuff it picks up an 8.2. So it's good to see that players that are coming in are getting man of the match ratings, because then it keeps their morale up and it stops them from complaining. So we've now been given our prize money for reaching the knockout stage, which is 11.8 million euros, which is brilliant because now we've got a lot of money to bring in that world-class player that we're desperate to bring in. And it looks like we're actually going to sim this game as well against West Brom, because they're currently sitting in 17th. We're currently sitting in 7th, so we're making our way slowly up the league table, but I do think we'll be able to do well. But Norwich are currently sitting 2nd in the league table. So we are going to sim the game up against West Brom. Surely we've got to win this one, because West Brom have lost loads of games so far this season, and we've got Ronaldo and just the best players you possibly can build, and we end up winning the game 2-0. Costa and Çalhanoğlu picking up the goals. Unfortunately Ronaldo doesn't pick up one, but it's still good to see that we've got players that can still come off the bench and score goals. But we are actually going to play the next game up against Aston Villa, because Aston Villa are currently right at the top of the table. As you can see here, we're 7th, sitting in 7th, but Aston Villa are top of the league table, so it's going to be an extremely difficult game against them, and we can't take anything for granted. So we're now going to move into our second game of the episode, which is going to be away from home at Villa Park up against Aston Villa. We're actually going to be playing the same squad as always, and we're really hoping now with everyone in good form, which is one of the first times I've ever had this, that everyone has got an arrow to their name pointing in the upwards direction, just proves how well we've been playing of recent. Good ball through to Ronaldo. He's going to cut inside, which he does do. He tries to finesse, but Baker makes a fantastic block and Guzan comes out. But we do get a lively start to the game and hopefully we can keep that up throughout the whole 90 minutes. Good chance for Aston Villa. They shoot, but Szczesny makes a fantastic save to deny Livaja, who is currently the league top scorer. Good chance for Sissoko. He cuts inside and he finds the back of the net. For somehow, I don't know why, my whole defence opened up and it allows Sissoko to run straight through, and the left back for Aston Villa just runs straight through and fires the ball into the back of the net. And to be honest, that wasn't really that good a goal by the AI. I wasn't expecting him to be able to just run straight through. Actually, that everyone moved out the way. He had a clear shot through on goal and he finessed the ball past the goalkeeper into the back of the net, which then put them 1-0 up, and he picks up his first goal for the club as well, or in the Premier League. But Luke Garbutt's going to strike it from range. We know that he can, but it gets blocked. It comes out to Cristiano Ronaldo, who's going to try and whip the ball in the box. Can we get the acrobatic? We do, but it gets blocked, and unfortunately Neymar can't get there in time. But we're going to win the header. It's going to come back to Jack. Jack's going to play the ball to Halilovic. Halilovic to try and find Ronaldo. It does get blocked, but it comes out to Garbutt. Garbutt this time does find Ronaldo. He cuts inside, plays the ball to Neymar, but unfortunately this time it does get blocked. But Neymar wins the ball back, and surely it's got to be a goal, and yes it is. What a fantastic goal it is from Neymar. He manages to rob the ball from Ron Vlaar and find the back of the net. The acrobatic celebration from Neymar as he picks up yet another goal in the Barclays Premier League. And Aston Villa, they've only got themselves to blame for that one. They couldn't clear their lines. Neymar actually depossesses Baker and finds the back of the net past Brad Guzan as he picks up his 4th goal in the Barclays Premier League this season. A fantastic chance for them here. They get played through. Can Szczesny get there before him? He can't, but I think he might have taken him out, but the referee doesn't point to the spot, and I think we might have been let off with that one. Good chance for Aston Villa. They shoot. A fantastic block. Can we get the ball clear? We can't. It comes to Gabriel Bonlehor and he has the simplest of finishes. Szczesny makes a fantastic save, and then we couldn't seem to react quick enough as Gabriel Bonlehor gets there before all of our defenders and unfortunately has a simple finish right into the back of the net. Yilmaz couldn't get there as Gabby gets there just before him and toes the ball into the back of the net to give Aston Villa the scoreline lead at 2-1. We cut inside with Douglas. Douglas to shoot, and he clearly gets taken down. The referee's got to point to the penalty spot, and he does. So we get given a penalty. I'm not sure who to let take it. We've got so many people that can take it. We've got Jack Wilshere, we've got Cristiano Ronaldo, we've got Neymar. I think I might actually give it to Neymar because then he'll be on course for his hat-trick. So Neymar will step up to take the penalty. It will be Neymar up against Brad Guzan to see who will come out on top. And if Neymar scores, he will put us back on level terms. So Neymar, the number 11, is going to go to the top left-hand corner. Can he put the ball past Brad Guzan? Yes, he can. What a fantastic penalty it was from Neymar to put us back on level terms. The scoreline now, Portsmouth 2, Aston Villa 2. 13 minutes remain. Can we get that all-important goal to put us an inch closer to that first place spot in the Barclays Premier League this season? Neymar with the ball over the top to Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa's going to beat Ron Vlaar for pace. He's going to cut inside. Can Douglas Costa completely fool the defenders again? But this time Ron Vlaar does actually get back in time to recover. But Yilmaz wins a header. We play the ball to Ronaldo. Ronaldo's going to try the shot from range. Can Ronaldo save our skin? He shoots and it just goes wide of the post. So Cristiano Ronaldo, can he find Douglas Costa at the near post? He gets through, but Matty Lowton makes a fantastic challenge and we're really throwing everything at it in the dying stage of the game. It's going to be Nicholas Gorka to whip the ball in the box. Can someone get their head on it? We win the header, but Guzan has a comfortable save. And unfortunately, it looks like we are going to play out a very interesting 2-2 draw. So we've now got a fantastic chance. Cristiano Ronaldo, he has cut inside. He's surely going to cut inside past Ron Vlaar to play the ball to the back post. It comes to Iturbe. Can Iturbe keep the ball in play? He does. He whips the ball across. It comes to Ronaldo and we cannot seem to get in front of our man, but we keep the ball in play. It comes to... and they blow the whistle. We had a fantastic chance and I think I messed it up. I pressed triangle instead of X and I think that might have cost us the 3 points, but still Neymar picking up an 8.5 man of the match rating. It wasn't the worst performance from us, but I suppose it wasn't the best either. So we're now going to be playing our third and final game of the episode away from home at Old Trafford up against Manchester United. It's going to be a very difficult game, but then yet again we have beaten them in the past and they are currently near the bottom of the league table. So we are actually going to play a weakened squad as well because we haven't got the fitness to play the full-blooded squad, but we'll have to wait and see how we get on during the game. Fantastic chance for Manchester United, but we get a fantastic block in. We can't get the ball clear. It comes out to Rooney. Rooney strikes it, but his shot goes harmlessly wide and high of the post. And Manchester United's captain cannot put them in front. Good ball over the top to Neymar here. Surely he's going to get there before everyone else. He has. Neymar through one-on-one with the goalkeeper, but Lindegaard makes a fantastic save. And we are still yet to break the deadlock in the game. But we're going to try and whip the ball in from the corner because we are very dangerous, especially with Kurt Zouma. If Zouma gets his head on it, which we found him, he normally finds the back of the net. But unfortunately, this time it just wasn't to be. Hakan's cut inside. He's going to try the finesse around the goalkeeper. And I honestly thought that was going to rustle in the back of the net. Fantastic shot from him as the Ronaldo shot inside. Unfortunately, even though we beat Lindegaard, we still put the ball wide of the post. Good chance for Man United. Di Maria gets the ball played over the top to him. He hits it on the volley and he finds the back of the net. A fantastic ball over the top, but he still had it all to do. A fantastic finish from the Argentinian striker. And, well, there is nothing much I could do about that one. Not even Chesney could keep that out. Wayne Rooney, lovely vision, plays the ball over the top of him. First time hit into the back of the net as he picks up his third goal in the Barclays Premier League. But I still believe we can come back and win the game. Hakan once again, he's cut inside. Can Hakan score? He shoots and he finds the back of the net, hitting the post in the process. But Hakan surely has got to be contending for a starting place every week because this time he starts the game up against Manchester United and he's cut inside and he's scored yet again another wonderful goal. Lindegaard couldn't keep that one out and Hakan scores his second goal in the Barclays Premier League and hopefully he's still going to get quite a few more before the season ends. Another good chance for United. Di Maria finds Rooney at the back post. He heads it against the post and then Luke Garbutt gets there just in time to deny Rooney from getting a rebound. But his header did actually hit the post from a very tight angle and we're relieved to go into the half-time interval at still level terms. A fantastic ball through. Can we get there? But unfortunately, Lindegaard comes running off his line. And I think Douglas Costa would have easily beat Manchester United centre back to the ball if Lindegaard wasn't quick on his toes to come bursting off his line and prevent us from getting through on goal. But now Manchester United get played through. Hopefully, Di Maria won't score, but he does. A fantastic finish from Di Maria, this time to the right-hand side of Chesney. He gets played through and another fantastic finish and we cannot seem to prevent Di Maria from scoring goals. Kurt Zouma this time gets out-muscled and plays the ball into the back of the net and unfortunately Di Maria is really causing us some trouble today. But we've got another good chance with Kingsley. Kingsley shoots, but Lindegaard makes a great save. So it's a really action-packed game. This time we're going to whip the ball in the box with Cristiano Ronaldo. He's clearly going to put a good enough ball in the box. Can Neymar win it? But unfortunately, I don't know why it always does that. I aim for someone and then someone just jumps in front of them and takes it away from them. It's really annoying. Good chance for Ronaldo. Ronaldo's going to cut inside. Can he try the finesse again? He shoots. But Lindegaard somehow manages to just walk out and catch the ball casually when I thought that might have had a chance of finding its way into the back of the net. Ronaldo here is cut inside. Surely this is going to be a goal. But Raphael blocks the shot and it looks like Manchester United are going park the bus. Chelsea tactics at the moment. And now can we score from the corner? We play the ball in. It comes to Jack Wilshere. And once again, like I just said, I aim for Jack Wilshere and then Kingsley Coman jumps right in front of him and takes the ball off his head. We get a good chance here. Neymar's been played through. He's one-on-one with the defender at the back, but unfortunately, Daley Blind does depossess Neymar of the ball, and I think my touch was too bad there. I tried to knock the ball round and run onto it, but unfortunately, it just wasn't to be, and it looks like we are going to, in fact, lose the game up against Manchester United at Old Trafford, and it's starting to get frustrating now because Manchester United, all they're doing is holding onto the ball, and they run into the corner flag, but we do win the ball back here. We play the ball through, and can we get the ball to Neymar? We do, and now this is going to be our last chance. It's going to be Yilmaz. What's he doing up there? He plays the ball back to Neymar. Not the greatest ball back to him. He's going to try the finesse and it just goes over the bar. And that surely is going to be game, set and match to Manchester United. So there we go. We do in fact lose the game. Very disappointing from us. A very poor rating from everyone on the pitch. Calhanoglu in fact did play pretty well. I would give him my man of the match. But we didn't deserve anything from that game. We didn't play well. And when we had the chances, we just let them squander. So not good from us, but we actually have a youth squad report available. We'll have a look, see if there's anyone decent we can maybe snap up. So we're going to try and sign a few more players, and hopefully when the month of April comes round, then players will have their boost and we'll be able to maybe try and find 2 or 3 players that are decent enough to jump straight into the first team or maybe get onto the substitute bench. And it's also great to see that Nicholas Gorka says he's happy to stay at the club. So that's great because he's a right back that we've had ever since we pretty much come to the club. So we are in fact going to sim the next game up against QPR as well, because we want to be moving into the transfer period. We want to be buying new players, we want to be selling players, and we've got to sim this game up against QPR. Can we come out on top? Yes, we can. Iturbe and Halilovic picking up the goals, and thankfully we pick up yet again another 3 points, and we're currently sitting 5th in the league table. And now we're moving into the transfer deadline. Or not transfer deadline, but transfer day, week, month. And we receive Manager of the Month, which is very good to see. We also get a transfer offer for Leon Goretzka. They want 7 million, so we don't want to be selling Leon Goretzka. I think he's a pretty decent player. He's been playing pretty decent well, but unfortunately he doesn't look happy. Also, Callum Chambers and Lucas Hernandez wants to leave the club. So what we're going to do is maybe try and sell them out, or I'm not sure what we're going to do. We'll have to wait and see. So we have got some amazing deals accepted. We've got James Rodriguez plus Halilovic, or Halilovic plus 2.5 million for James Rodriguez accepted. And we've also got Gareth Bale for Halilovic plus 5 million for Gareth Bale also accepted. So if we could raise a few more funds, we could bring in the likes of Bale or James Rodriguez. How incredible is this? But that's actually in fact going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it's going to be hugely appreciated. And I really hope to see you next time very, very soon for the next episode of what might be the Portsmouth Career Mode. Thank you, bye bye.